Hello YouTube, this is Waynisha Smith and I'm here to do another video. This time it's not a particular theme or anything. I'm going to talk about something I never talked about on this show. And that's basically Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Disney Channel. Now I'm going to talk about this one thing first and then I'm going to get to that. And that is Steven Universe. Steven Universe, I have to admit, I'm just going to be straight up. I dismissed this show right out of the gate. Didn't even give it a chance because when Steven Universe came out, all I had was just these stupid slapstick comedies and treating your audience like they don't have enough sense or anything like that. And it was just so, like, I felt my brain was melting because, to be honest, as a kid, I was never that stupid. And no kid is that stupid. And the thing is that's why I dismissed Steven Universe. We had this fat kid around these three big giant ladies who really didn't look like they were doing much. And I just dismissed it right out of the gate. I thought it was going to be stupid, another slapstick comedy that I had no time for. And boy, was I wrong. Because I kept seeing people around my age saying how much they loved Steven Universe, how much it was good and stuff. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then recently, my brother was like, Waynisha, Steven Universe is actually a very good show. So I was like, okay, I'm going to bite the bullet and watch the first season of Steven Universe. And my God, there was 59 episodes for just season 1. Now, I'm going to say right now, this show is actually pretty good. It doesn't treat its audience like it's stupid. I mean, I was kind of annoyed with Steven in the beginning because he kept on breaking out into a freaking song. And I was just so annoyed. I was like, my God, how much are you going to sing? And I just found myself fast forwarding him singing and just getting to the show itself. It's pretty good besides the singing. It was all pretty good. It was a very good show, it treated its audience like it wasn't stupid. It touches on things like war and sacrifices and doing what you have to do in order to protect the people you love, and sometimes doing that means doing bad things. It also touched on something else about business, about going too far in, yes, we want to take down our enemies, but we don't want to become our enemies. At some point, we have to draw the line. And that's what makes this show very good. Like, it doesn't treat its audience like it's stupid. It doesn't treat children like it's stupid. Children can watch this show and be like, oh, great fighting skills. We like Steven. We like Garnet. We like Amethyst. We like Pearl. And stuff like that. And adults can watch this show and be like, okay, I see where you're going with this. This intrigues me. Like, this is a very good family show. Everybody can enjoy this show. Now, there's another... Now, I hear this show is going to be canceled. And that's kind of sad. And I wish and I hope this show gets another season, gets a renewed season, because we're just now getting into the very, very good stuff. And I hope it does not get canceled. I hope they get their another season and stuff like that. But there's another thing I want to talk about Steven Universe. The thing is that you had 59 episodes for your first season. No one gets that many episodes for their first season. No one at all. Like, I don't know another show that gets 59 episodes for the first season unless it's a very, very old show. And the thing about Steven Universe is that a lot of these shows out here, you're lucky if you get 10 or 16 episodes. Even adult shows like Grimm and Hannibal and Sleepy Hollow, they only get like 20 or 15 or 16 episodes. And they have to build out their whole world with just that many episodes. You have 59 episodes to build your world. And we're just now getting to the nitty-gritty of the good stuff. I don't want to be an oversizing critic, but I'm just saying that as an episode writer or a producer or anything that has to do with making your own show and stuff, you might not have enough time to take things slow. You're lucky if you do get that time, and I commend you and very good, happy for you, but you may not have enough time. So the first 10 episodes you get should be if you know you're going to have 59 episodes, the first 10 episodes should have been introducing Steven and people on Beach City, humans and stuff like that, and explaining the gym world. The first 10 episodes should have been like that. Then we should have got into the nitty-gritty at the next 10 episodes, like explaining story arcs and stuff like that, how people feel and stuff and whatnot. Explaining Steven's mother, that should have been the other episodes. The other 10 episodes should have been story arcs and stuff like that. Like, we should have been exploring story arcs in the next 10 episodes and the next 10 episodes until we got to 59, cut off season 2. Because the thing is about these shows, a lot of shows, like, you can have a giant audience. It's true, you can have a good audience, massive, millions of people watching your show, and somehow your show will get canceled. It happens before. So you can't just rely on a giant, massive audience to stay on the air and be able to finish your story the way you want. As an artist perspective, I love the fact that you want to go for a very long time. But in a show, you might not have that time. So you need to get certain things out of the way and get on with your show. Because you don't want to... Let me explain to you about this way. You don't want to, like, start your show off and you're just getting into it and get into the nitty-gritty, but then you have to rush to end it. And nobody wants that. Like, you want to end your show the right way, the way you wanted to end your show. You don't want to rush anything. So that's why you have to sort of, like, a little bit keep in mindful that you might not get another season. You'll feel like, man, I feel bad, man. I can't end my show the way I want. I can't end it from my artistic vision the way I wanted it. And that's bad. So, I hope you get your next season, Steven Universe. You deserve it. But keep in mind that this might be your last season, and you have to treat every season you be able to make your show as a blessing. You might not get another season, and that's sad. Because you do have your audience, and now I'm watching, and you have a decent audience. So, I mean, it was decent before I was watching, but I'm just saying. I didn't think I'll ever like Steven Universe, but now I do, and now I see why people love this show. I'm even considering watching Rick and Morty, just considering that. Now that we're done with Steven Universe, I'm going to get on to another thing about the networks like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Disney Channel. The thing about what made me stop watching Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and Disney Channel is not because, oh, it's for kids and stuff like that. No. The reason why I stopped watching is because a lot of its cartoon is slapstick comedy, and it makes no sense. Like, you're treating your audience like it's stupid, and kids are not stupid. Kids are very, very smart. Smarter than you realize. Like, they are eventually going to lose interest over, that guy got hit with a shovel in the face. That's stupid like this, stupid like that. No, these kids are like, we kind of want our storylines, our story arcs about our characters. We kind of want them to grow, but at the same time still be funny. And the thing about Disney Channel, about their live action shows, like Casey Undercover and stuff like that, like some of these shows with Casey Undercover and Jesse and stuff like that, I commend these people for doing their shows. I really do commend them. Like Austin and Ally was made by kids, for kids, and that's pretty cool. I commend that show too. But the thing is that it's not very growth or any shades. It's just black and white. Like, this guy committed a crime and he deserves to go to jail. He was tried by a jury of his peers and stuff like that. And the thing is that you can, in fact, go into the gray areas of life and stuff, because life is not black and white. It has grays and blues and hues. And you can explore those things at the same time, keep it to a low-key kid element. Like, it's just too transparent and stuff like that. I commend Casey Undercover doing that history episode, although it was still a little black and white. And those things, we need to be able to... The thing about kids shows nowadays, you need to tell kids nowadays, like, this is how it is, in a very, 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 very nice way. And it doesn't have to be like my old TV shows like Boy Meets World or Drake and Josh and other TV kid shows like that, Drake and Josh was just funny, and it didn't treat the audience like it was stupid. It was funny because it was clever. But other TV shows like Boy Meets World or stuff like that, they explored actual issues. And Saved by the Bell, yeah, it was corny, but it did explore actual issues that kids nowadays were facing. And the thing about these Disney Channel shows, they're not exploring these issues no more. They're just trying to get a laugh out of you, and it's just not funny. Like, I want my kid to watch a show, but at the same time, be faced with certain issues that they might go through, and they know how to handle it. Like, I know that's for the parents and stuff like that, but some kids don't have parents. Sometimes all they have is just shows and stuff. Yeah, like I know I might be making a bad argument, but that's just my sort of thing. I don't know, I guess when I want my kid to watch a show, I don't want them to just sit there and their brains going numb and them doing stupid things like that. I want them to actually learn about something more deep. Like in Girl Meets World, I'm kind of sick of it already because it's the same lesson. It's about finding your real self and how you feel and stuff like that, and it's just the purple cat and stuff like that. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, my God, can we please get a new lesson? That's just my complaint. And all these slapstick. Now, moving from Disney Channel, I'm going to go to Cartoon Network. And when we have a lot of Cartoon Network shows that just need to go, like Teen Titan Girls. I don't know what was wrong with the old Teen Titans, because you obviously got the same voices to do the old Teen Titan voices to do Teen Titans Go, and that was stupid. Just bring back Teen Titans and we're all fine. Start over from Teen Titans and start over if you have to, but Teen Titans was just great. That's just... And then we have all these slapsticks comedies, cartoon shows that are just horrible. SpongeBob can hurry up and end now, because that's just slapstick comedy too. But I feel like that's not going anywhere, so there's no point in begging for it to leave. But a lot of these TV shows are just horrible, and they just need to go now, because they're not challenging the kid's mind to think and go like, or be like, some years down the road, like, oh, so that was about. Like, they're just mindless, numbing stuff, and it just makes no sense. So, that's the problems on my things I have with all these shows on these kid shows. And the reason why I'm making a video about this, because I'm constantly watching this. Well, I'm forced to watch it, thanks to my niece constantly watching it. But that's just it. It doesn't challenge her mind. It doesn't make her think about something. It doesn't make her go, It's just sitting there like static. That's why I feel like Cartoon Network is. Or Disney Channel or Nickelodeon. Like, I want better shows for my niece to watch other than slapstick, stupid comedy that makes no sense. And I'm so sick of the kids going, well, if we have to... Like, please stop that, because my niece won't stop doing that. So what basically what I'm trying to do now is, like, I want to see better lessons for my kids to go, for my nieces and my nephews to watch. I want us to explore gray, like, let them know that the world's not black and white, and also treat them like they're smart, because they're not stupid. They in fact are smart. That's all I want for my TV shows, for my nieces and kids to watch, and for Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and Disney Channel to do. Now I done rant about them, how bad some of their shows are. I'm going to say some of these good shows that they actually do have. And I'll start off with Disney Channel. Gravity Falls was something that I dismissed in the beginning, but I actually went back and watched season 1 and season 2, and I was like, oh my god, this show is actually pretty good. It didn't have stupid slapstick comedy. It was sarcastic. It was funny. It was clever. I still don't understand pug trafficking, but I guess that's a crime. And anyway, And every now and then when I go back and watch some of these episodes, I'd be like, oh, so that's what that means. Gravity Falls was just a good show. It treated its audience like it had a brain and it had some sense. Nickelodeon also has a good show. It's called Harvey Beaks. I kind of wanted to dismiss this show too, but I didn't, and I watched the first few episodes, and it was just great. It was just awesome. I mean, we got Harvey, they talk about family, and we got this little girl who's a monster, and she doesn't really have anybody, but she bonds with Harvey's mom, and Harvey's mom's like, hi, this could be like my little daughter. And we have Harvey's friends and stuff like that. They talked about Valentine's Day too. And I love that episode because as a kid, I was like, I have nobody for Valentine's Day. And I was always be left out in Valentine's Day, even going into my preteens. And I still had nobody. I thought when I get into my preteens, maybe I'll get a Valentine for somebody I like. And I still didn't get that. Even as an adult, I still don't get a Valentine. So it was nice seeing an episode that addressed that. Not everybody gets a Valentine's Day, and it's a holiday that's what a lot of people get left out on. So that was very good about Harvey Beaks. And we have The Loud House. The Loud House is a show that I can very, 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 very relate to. Because I at one time did live in a loud house, and I still do have a loud house. In a certain sense, with a bunch of sisters and one brother. And that's why I can appreciate Loud House, because it's, again, they treat their audience like they're not stupid, and they don't do stupid slapstick comedy. They actually tackle some issues in their certain ways, but they actually make you think and stuff like that. And it tackles some of the issues that a lot of kids are going through, because if you live in a loud house, you're going to feel neglected sometimes, like you're not being paid enough attention to. If you live in a loud house, you're going to feel like you can't get your alone time, and I feel like that a lot when I'm living in a loud house. You feel like you can't keep anything nice because you live in a loud house. You can't keep anything in a secret because you live in a loud house. And that's how I basically felt living in a loud house. That's why a loud house can be appreciated. So good job, Nickelodeon. Keep up the good work. In Cartoon Network, like I said, you have good shows like Steven Universe. I'm not so sure about regular show. I heard that was good, but I didn't give it enough time. And we have, bring back some of your old shows like Teen Titans. Not Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans. Get rid of Teen Titans Go. And that will be it, y'all. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.